Hi friends, it's Amy with Renewing Stitches. How are you doing? It is Tuesday for you. It is Monday for me. I'm recording this on Monday, the 20th. Yes, Monday the 20th. It is going to be a full day tomorrow, and I wanted to make sure to have this ready to put out tomorrow. So instead of rushing around and trying to get it done, I'm recording it Monday, which may be the case sometimes. Since it's Tuesdays, the next few Tuesdays I think next week will be okay. The following week might be a little full. Anyway, that's for that's for the future. So today is today. It is 90 degrees in Northeast Texas. It is warm and toasty and sunny, and the ground is drying out, which is lovely, so we can mow and get some more rain here soon because it's coming Thursday. I think we're due for some more rain. But anyway, I'm excited to be here talking about stitching. I'm glad you are here. So glad you are here. Thank you for just being here and listening and replying back. And it's just fun. I enjoy getting to know y'all and just sharing our love of this hobby. So I'm glad you're here. Today I have two finishes. They're small, but they're finishes nonetheless. One is a fully finished, and then I have a few whips. It's been a busy week. We had piano lessons last week, and then recital on Saturday. My mom had an appointment Friday, and she had one this morning. Those went well. Waiting to hear results, but overall, well, so that's good. We saw Daddy yesterday. He's okay. So it's okay. It's all right. Let's get into the stitching. First, yeah, we'll do the FFO first. So I finally watched Sally, Flossie Sews and Grows. Hi, Sally. I was a week behind on several, so I got caught up, I think. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But while I have been watching her, I've been stitching on this project that I started with her and several others back at the beginning. I think it was in January, maybe the second or third. Was it the second video? Her second video, Flossie Sews and Grows. I will link her below. If you have not seen her, lovely lady. Sarah and Sally and Sarah, you two are together forever linked in my mind. I can't think of one without the other. So they are doing a sal for this year, a stitch along. They are both turning 50, and the hashtag is Fun for 50 Sal, and they are starting 50 new projects. In January, Sally started Lost in Stitches Winter Snow. And I'm sorry if you hear my neighbor. I'm hoping they're going to start with the weed eater, but you never know. She started this, and I started it with her. And so every time I watch her video, I have been stitching on this. Well, behold and lo, I have finished. Well, I call it a finish. I have fully finished it, so it's done. This is black and white, obviously. But I just stitched the inner border. I did not stitch any of the exterior because it was small enough to put in one of the mini frames. I'm so excited. So excited. I need to move it just a little bit to the right on the top, but it's not in there 100% anyway, so I can definitely adjust that, no problem. But I was looking at that. I finished while I was watching her. And I thought, I think that might fit in one of the mini frames. So I checked it, and it did. This is stitched on 25 count steel blue Lugana. It's a Hobby Lobby fabric, and I don't know if it's there anymore. I haven't seen it the last several times I've been up there, but it's there, or it was there. I don't know if you can get it online or not, but anyway, it does fit perfectly in here. Well, my framing skills are not perfect, but it fits very well in here. So I will put it up with the Christmas stuff, and that will be done. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I did, I was looking at my notes on the back of the paper. I did sub, so the white down here is a different called for color. It's did I write that down? 344 or 334 is that blue that looks just like the fabric. And I didn't use it. I used 3865. So, yay, yay. All done. Thank you, Sally. I will always, I'm going to write your name on the back and your Fun for 50 Sal hashtag. So that will, whoever sees it, but I'll know it's you. I stitched it with you, so now I have to pick something else. I do want to stitch the Spring Sampler Spring Quaker by Lila Studio. I just need to pick a fabric. The one I had picked that I purchased did not work out. So I may just end up dyeing one. Oh, also, I have purple. If you're wondering what that is, it is purple. I had it done, I don't know, it's just the under part. I had it done in 2019, back before everything shut down. And I had it for about a year, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. And I let it grow out. And I thought, I think I want it back, so here it is. So if you're wondering what that is purple. Back to the stitching. Okay. This next one is a small that I completed for the artist trading. I was going to say American trading cards because I have America on my mind. The artist trading card swap that Laura Stitching by the Shore is doing. She, check her out. She mentioned it this last Flosstube. She mentioned it, but the deadline is June 1st. They're playing in there. Sorry if you hear that. The deadline is June 1st, though she is, just watch her. She's flexible. She'll work with you. She's real sweet about it. So, just stitch up a trading card. It's a 2.5 by 3.5. She'll give you all the details. Also, well, she doesn't give you the details on the Flosstube, but if you check her her playlist, she has 3 videos, I think. One describing the swap, and then 2 of the not flip throughs, but where she shows every card that she's gotten for that swap, and you get to see all the different ideas. Okay, so I picked something out of this magazine. Yay, renewing stitches. We're renewing this old magazine. Let's bring it back. It is For the Love of Cross Stitch, May of 2001. And I pulled it out of this sampler. So the theme for this swap is summer. And usually think of, July 4th, all of that. But I thought, well, if this doesn't stay in the country, if in the U.S. is fine. But if it's like for Australia or England, they don't celebrate the 4th of July with us. So I picked that right there, the watermelon with the crow and the leaf. It's summery. Watermelon is summery. So I picked that. And here it is. It's just on a scrap of oatmeal. Good old 14, is it 14? Yeah, 14 or 16 count oatmeal. I need to clean my board. Ginger must have brushed up against it. There we go. How's that right there? That's it. So cute. So cute. So I will finish that on the card. I have thoughts on how to finish it. So I need to get that done and off to her. Off to her. So that turned out real cute. This would be cute on burlap, stitched on burlap. I may need to do that as an aside. So this also, since we're talking about Laura, this also fulfills the prompt of her I Spy challenge for the month of May, and she has 10 prompts. Check her community tab or her Facebook page. But the prompt for I Spy something red, and there's a little bit of red in here. It's like a pinky red, but it's red. Well, it's a pinky red, but I'm going to use that for red. So, yay. Check on that. I've got 1, 2, 3 I Spy prompts today, and then I think there's 2 left for the month. 1, 2, 3 left for the month that I need to fulfill, that I need to check off. So, got that done. Now we're on to the whips. So those were my finishes. And now we're on to the whips. So, I just have them laying here. This is the one I worked on this morning, actually, for my mom's doctor appointment. It was a 3, we were there 9, 10, 11, 30, like 3.5 hours. And so I got some good stitching done. I was also talking, but I was stitching. Oh, and I saw, so at the, at our recital, we had it in, our local hospital has a grand piano in the foyer area, and it's beautiful. I mean, the acoustics are lovely, but they have seating where, and you can reserve it and have like a little, not a full-blown concert, but a recital type thing. And so while we were waiting, there was a stitcher in the wild. I was so excited. She was waiting to go back upstairs to see her sister, and I was talking with her. It was so neat to see what she was stitching on. She was doing not embroidery, needlepoint. She was doing needlepoint, a purse insert. Wow, it was so pretty and bright. Oh, so pretty. But anyway, it reminded me, I was reminded of it because we had gone to the hospital. My mom's doctor is in the hospital. So we had gone there and I had remembered. Tangent, sort of. Anyway, today I stitched on Bobbin. This is the Animal Cracker series from Stacy Nash. And I'm just doing the little mouse. To TBD on the little fruit there. We'll see if my idea works or not. But you will know later whenever I figure it out how to finish. So, anyway, I'm working on a rose. I was working on it last week. Please hold. Sorry, I had to flip papers. 25 count ash rose Lugana. That's what it is. And so since you've seen it, I've done the arm, got the arm done. I finished filling in this side of her head, and I got the ear. You can't see, but I've got the ear done here. All that little pink and stuff is done in her ear. And I'm just doing filling up here, and then I've got to put the eye in. So, going right along on that. And I did her little mouth and nose. I may need to do like an outline just so that can stand out, because even in person, it's not the most defined is the word. So I may end up outlining it with a one strand of the gray. So, but that's her. Bobbin. Got her. And I'm stitching this with stitching with Sandi on Flosstube. Hi Sandi. She has a Zoom group. Go check out her channel and she'll tell you about her Zoom group. It is the 2nd and 4th Sundays, and we're all I'm holding it crooked because it's over there. We're stitching any of the animal crackers, so I can't wait to see how everybody's animal crackers are coming along. So that's where I am. Oh, Bobbin. Oh, my mom had a great idea, because I was thinking about making this like one of the Cinderella mice, but I really couldn't figure out how to make a dress for it. So she said, well, what about putting a piece of lace as an apron, like an eyelet or just some real simple lace, and putting it on and maybe stitching some white in the back for the bow. And I may do that, like have a little apron for her. I'm not sure. But that was a great idea. So, next one is Heartstring Samplery. It as well. And this fulfills the prompt in a song title, because this is a hymn, and my husband's favorite hymn. It is well with my soul. If you have not heard the story about how this hymn came about, go do the Googles. Here's where I am. I got the words in. I think I did that. Outlined the flower. And I got that one done. And I think, so all I need left, there's the rest of the leaves and then the flower. And then, sorry, I have a gnat. I've got my plants in here and they've attracted a gnat, so I need to take care of that. And then I have the rest of the words. And then I'll be done with that. This is a 14 count Ada that I dyed in a Carmelie Rit something or other. So, not far. Not far. Not much left on that at all. Very exciting. All right. I Spy. Okay, last I Spy prompt. This one is called Christ's Love from Stony Creek. And I started this on Easter of this year. It is the Isaiah verses, Isaiah 53:3. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. The punishment that brought us peace was on him, and by his wounds we are healed. And I'm using DMC 3863 and stitching on it's vintage country mocha, like a 20 count. Yes, a 20 count. Here I am. I finished up all in here. I think I got finished up this. I think I had this outlined. And so I filled that in, and I started going over here. This is all fill in here. There is a hair here, one of my hairs. Sorry, but I need to finish, all this is fill in. So I'll be working on that. And then I just do the bottom and then start on the words. I may start on the words and go ahead and get those done. I love words, but I love fill in too. So it's one of my favorite verses. It's going to be lovely. Lovely. Oh, the I Spy on this one. It's curved line. I spy a curved line. And there are several curved lines right here and right here. Lots of curlies. So that one's a check. So I hope to get this one done before next Easter for sure. That's the plan for next Easter. So, okay. Next one is, so I worked on this after when my Flosstube was loading last week. This is Fragments in Time 2023, number 2. And this was part of the May Whip Go. So I started it in April because I wanted to move my whips along for May and not have any new starts, but although I have The bobbin was a new start, and I have a secret stitch that's a new start, and then the ATC was a new start, but that was a finish, so I think we're all good, don't you think? So that is that. This is also on a vintage country mocha, but it is a 14 count. Actually, it's a vintage taupe from Artiste. So there we go. So I have his eyeball in. He doesn't look scary anymore. Got his face done. This is fill in. Got the neck done. And so I'll get, let's see, do the fill in, and then I just start on the outer. So yeah, I would really like to put these on the tree. Really, really, really. I was thinking about making these dough bowl pillows. Well, this one would be the only one that's on a tree, now that I think about it. The rest of them, they're not really Christmassy. So I can put this one on the tree. Yeah. But I'm glad he doesn't look spooky anymore. So that one's done. And since we had lessons, and I took this one when I went to Mama's Friday doctor appointment. This is the helmet that they're in there. They can't hear me, hopefully. Not the back, the front. From Nomis. This is an oldie but goodie. From I check every time. 87. I need to write that down. 1987. Back when there were the Houston Oilers. So, and here is my progress. It's on a 14 count white Aida. Last time you saw it, or since the last time you've seen it, I filled in some of the gray, and I got a bunch in here, and a few rows up there. So I'm almost done down here. And then I'll go up there, maybe start on the dreaded face mask. Oh, I need to do the inside too, but it's coming along. So, should be good to go here soon, so I can finish that one. And I don't know if y'all haven't, I know y'all have seen, some of y'all have seen this one, but this is the other one. If you're new, this is the other one that I did. This is my other son's. We are a house divided for football season, and it turns out for basketball. Oh, but no, we are all together on the hockey. Go Stars. Boy, it's been fun. Oh, it's been fun. Game 7's the Game 7 games that have happened in basketball and hockey. Oh, so good. So, that is all of my stitching and all my finishes so far. Plans. Well, I didn't get to the Battle Hymn of the Republic, so I took it with me today to stitch on, but I was in one of the smaller chairs because it was just so crowded, so I was trying to, because I wasn't there for any kind of test, and I wanted to stay out of the way, so I took a smaller area and so it didn't have a lot of room, so I stitched on Bobbin instead of Battle Hymn because I needed more room for that one. So the Battle Hymn of the Republic, and what else do I want to stitch on this week? Lots, just about everything I have. So we'll see what we got. Anything else stitching wise? No, I don't think so. If there is, I'll mention it next week. The thing I forgot last week was Bermuda grass. Thank you, Terry. I was trying to remember what the name of the grass that's in my garden that just won't stop. It's Bermuda grass. Oh, anyway, I have a question of the week. Since we're finally getting to mow, and that's one of my favorite smells, mowed grass. Makes me sneeze, but I love to smell it. My question of the week is not a stitchy one. It is just a fun one. What is your favorite smell? I have lots. I have rain, the smell of mowed grass, hay. Oh, when we get to, it's too wet around here to bale, but when it starts, they start baling hay around here. Oh, love that smell. And in the fall, don't you? I love the smell of the leaves in the fall. Anyway, tell me your favorite smell. There's so many out there. Like, who doesn't love the smell of Lowe's? the wood smell. Oh, so good. So good. Anyway, give me your smells. Thank you so much for replying to the question of the week last week on needles. I look forward to trying several. I broke another one. Actually, I broke one this week. I didn't bend. It wasn't bent, but it broke. The little eye broke, and I couldn't use it any longer. So my needles are they're something's happening. I've lost 3 in 2 weeks. Not lost, but 2 are bent, and 1 actually did go in the trash. So they are they're not. I don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe it's me. But I appreciate y'all's input on that. I look forward to trying new needles. So I think that's all. I hope y'all have a good week. Let me know what you're stitching. Looking forward to talking to y'all and seeing you in the comments. I look forward to seeing you again in a week. I hope y'all have a lovely week. Enjoy your time stitching. Bye, y'all.